Hi there, this is Lee McQueen talking about public issues of today. And I'm following up on previous videos that I've made concerning Hillary Clinton's corrupt behavior and history of criminality, but mostly dealing with just things that have occurred this year. I mean, that's a whole book in it itself, let alone what happened way back when she was thrown off Richard Nixon's investigative committee because she was too unethical to investigate one of our most unethical presidents. That's Hillary Clinton. Anyway, it's 2016 and I'm trying to focus on current events. The previous videos I created were two parts: Hillary Clinton damaged, compromised, and leveraged. And I'm going to put links to those videos in this description. What really is spectacularly disappointing about this whole matter is that Barack Obama, our president, who campaigned on hope and change and transparency, is the opposite of that now. There is no hope for any transparency. There's no change in any transparency, only to get worse and more murky. With Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, we're seeing into a mirror darkly. We're looking in there, and there's nothing but shadows looking back at us. We look to our president and possibly our presidential nominee for the Democrat Party, and all we see are shadows looking back at us. Nothing of substance, nothing of character, no integrity. And it's very, very disappointing to all of those who believed Barack Obama when he campaigned and voted for him. But anyway, Barack Obama has shown himself willing and able to provide Hillary Clinton cover for her criminal activity. He's been slow walking the FBI investigation against her and the Clinton Foundation. He's been providing cover, filing court documents to halt release of certain information. For instance, Hillary Clinton's emails from the State Department regarding the Trans-Pacific Partnership and the deep, dark, dirty details regarding that dirty deal. He's filed court orders to halt and delay the release of those emails showing the public exactly what Hillary Clinton has planned surrounding the Trans-Pacific Partnership. It's really frightening that they refuse to be upfront and clear with the public, everyone who's going to be affected by the Trans-Pacific Partnership, if it ever makes it to the floor. Bernie Sanders said it wouldn't. And that's all we have to go on is Bernie Sanders, because Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton have both shown themselves willing to sell us to the highest bidder. Hillary Clinton's already done that with NAFTA, her lobbying for that. And then Barack Obama has gone ahead and signed the Trans-Pacific Partnership. And the only thing standing between us now and being sold out to overreaching corporations in a massive deregulation bill is our Congress. That's the only thing standing in between us in the Trans-Pacific Partnership. And Barack Obama is concealing information about all of that. He's also concealing the details of Brian Pagliano's immunity deal. Hillary Clinton's IT person who set up the private, secret, illegal email server in her basement or her dungeon at Chappaqua, he has pleaded the fifth and he has arranged an immunity deal. And Barack Obama has introduced a court order to prevent the details of that immunity deal from becoming public. Now, Pagliano's deposition will be public when he is finally deposed, hopefully soon, sooner than later, and that will be public. Thankfully, Judicial Watch has been following up on this case and requesting this information from Barack Obama, well, demanding it really. And so the information that we have regarding Hillary Clinton's criminal activities at the State Department have come from Judicial Watch. So they're doing what they can, and we're following along the case because mainstream media is not. If you're a citizen journalist, we've had to go ahead and pursue information ourselves because our mainstream media has refused. They're assisting in the cover-up, serving as Hillary Clinton's firewall. So there are many instances where Barack Obama has provided cover for Hillary Clinton, and the media has assisted Barack Obama with that, even halting the election before it could turn to Bernie Sanders, and then declaring Hillary Clinton the winner before people had even finished voting, and including the superdelegates who haven't even started voting, let alone finished. So, and in that instance, Barack Obama went ahead and endorsed Hillary Clinton, providing her further cover from accountability for her activities. But anyway, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. There are just too many people asking too many questions and wanting too many answers, and they're not getting any, so they're going out and finding those answers. And as people find the answers, they share the answers. Since our mainstream media has failed us and has instead turned to propaganda to distract us with idiotic Twitter war drama like teenagers between Elizabeth Warren and Donald Trump, and who's being a sexist this week, and who's saying this, and who said what, and he said, she said. Meanwhile, there are issues that are going unaddressed concerning our electorate, serious issues on foreign policy, healthcare, education, energy, these trade deals. All of this is being under and just plain not reported by our mainstream media. So we've had to do the reporting ourselves to each other. But anyway, the biggest story of all that's being ignored is Hillary Clinton's two excuse me, open and active criminal investigations by the FBI. And the thing is, there's been a lot of secrecy, but there's just too much information out there. We've got Julian Assange of WikiLeaks, possibly leaking additional information. Anonymous, hacking left and right, trying to find information. We've got Gussifer, and then the other Gussifer also trying to provide information. Judicial Watch, the conservative think tank. We're putting the pieces together as the information comes out and trying to create a whole. We're conducting our own investigation. The FBI has been slow walking under direction from Loretta Lynch and Barack Obama, who are definitely team Hillary Clinton, and therefore have interfered in the investigation, though they claim they have not. I don't think anyone believes them. So between all these different elements, we're trying to put a full story together. And then if not from these elements, the information is going to come from somewhere, because Hillary Clinton's email server was hacked. Someone has access to that information. They're either going to share it with the public, or they're going to use it privately to leverage her, Hillary Clinton. Russia or China. It might even be a patriot from the CIA, FBI, or NSA. That information is going to come out. You can't stop all the leaks. You put your finger in here, there's another leak, there's another leak. There's just too many people looking for this information who want answers. And Hillary Clinton had inadequate security on her email server, which is the whole problem in the first place. And then this is not even involving, this is just the email server. This is not even involving what's possibly happening at the Clinton Foundation, the influence peddling, possibly money laundering, bribery, maybe even treason. We don't know. And then there's also the issue of the Clinton machine's blatant racketeering all this election season, and the corruption of public officials. So we're not even halfway through the year. I mean, we're maybe barely halfway through 2016, and there's like a mountain of Clinton scandals just weighing down on the public, and it just makes you wonder, like, what else? What else is coming from Clinton's camp? It's like she can't even take a breath without something sinister and insidious happening. And this is what we've come to. Now, Hillary Clinton is not taking all this lying down. That's not the Clinton way. And it's certainly not the Hillary Clinton way. Hillary Clinton is actually pushing for extradition of the WikiLeaks editor-in-chief, Julian Assange, because she knows that he has information or possibly has access to information. He serves as a conduit to reveal information about secret doings in government. He's the one who's providing the transparency rather than Barack Obama, who said he would be transparent. It's not Barack Obama, it's Julian Assange who's providing that transparency. Possibly it's going to be WikiLeaks, possibly it's going to be Guccifer or Anonymous, or it might even be Russia or China who decides they want to be transparent to help our government be more transparent. But anyway, Hillary Clinton is pushing for indictment against Julian Assange. She wants him. Joe Biden has called Julian Assange a terrorist. There's possibilities that people want him executed or assassinated, and so they want him to be brought to the United States. And so it's tradition that most countries will not extradite anyone to our country if they face death penalty charges, because most countries in the world are against the death penalty. The United States is unfortunately not. And so there's a reluctance to extradite Julian Assange to the United States because nations around the world are pretty certain that he will be put to death if he comes to the United States. So there's a lot of sinister goings on at the higher levels of our U.S. government. We're getting bits and pieces from all kinds of different directions, but there's just one overarching theme: concealment of criminal behavior against the people of the United States. That's what we're talking about. That's what Julian Assange is talking about. WikiLeaks, Guccifer, maybe, Anonymous, different sources, and possibly patriots from different intelligence agencies who may feel compelled to do the right thing for the people of America if the FBI Director James Comey, under the direction of Loretta Lynch of the Department of Justice, who is herself under the direction of the President of the United States, Barack Obama, if they all fail to do the right thing, someone will. It's coming from all different directions. The truth will out. We don't know the source. We don't know when, where, how, or who, but the truth will out.